So let's get going. So we're going to come to comfortable standing and just let the breath come into your practice. Just calming the breath. And now just allowing it to deepen with a nice exhale, pressing belly button to the spine and inhaling through the nose. Fill your body with breath. And then exhale, soften everything up. Inhale, fill. Exhale, and one more nice deep inhale from here. And exhale. We're going to add some arms to this, so let's inhale up, grounding through the feet. And exhale, palms out, release anything that does not serve you right now. Inhale, draw in some nice fresh energy. And exhale, release. We'll do that one more time. Inhale up. And exhale, release. Okay, we're just going to open up. Warm up a little bit, shake things out, and move into our 4-part breath. So the feet slightly wider than hip width distance, knees and hips are soft. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Okay, if that's too much for the shoulders, you can just put your hands on your hips. Inhale, shoulder blades toward each other. Look up. Here starts the heart opening. And then exhale. Soft knees and hips, fold forward. Your hands can stay on your spine or they can lift off. Release your hands down and then float the arms out and up as you inhale. Exhale, clasp the hands behind you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees, soft hips, arms may roll off the spine. Release the hands down and inhale up. Here you go. Exhale, hands clasp. Just go through it. You know it. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Yep. Nice. Release the hands and one more time. Just try and go through it without thinking too much. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands and inhale as you float up, palms touch, and hands come heart center, and release. So once again, just a really brief but very energizing and waking up practice for you, just those 4 parts to the breath. So let's come to the back of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, float the arms up, and then we're going to swan dive with soft knees and soft hips and start walking the hands forward into a tabletop. So we're going to come to tabletop to do our cats and cows here. Fingers spread wide, arch your back, look up, and then round your spine and gaze towards your lap. The head is moving last, arch your spine, look up, and then round your spine and gaze towards your lap. Okay, come back to neutral spine for a moment. We're going to add a downward facing dog to this. So go ahead and arch your back, look up, tuck your toes, round your spine, and then lift your knees and your hips. Take it back to a downward facing dog. Bring your knees down, arch your back, look up, toes are still tucked, round your spine, down dog. Knees down. 2 more times like this. Arch, round, down dog. Knees down 1 more time, smoothing it out. Arch, round, nice, down dog. Inhale and exhale. from your down dog, just bend one knee and then the other. Walk it out a little bit and then bring your knees down. Sit off to the side and take your legs forward. From here, we're going to be doing our side and twisting. So the legs are straight, feet are flexed. We'll start with the right arm up. Okay, now walk your left hand out, but keep your hips grounded. Don't lean over. Okay, your left hand is out. Your right arm is reaching up through the side. And now tilt over toward the left. Let your elbow bend. Good. And come up and then twist, turn behind you with the right arm long. Arm up, over, hips still grounded. Reach up and twist. And then you can start smoothing this out. Okay, good. Everybody's got this. Up and over, up, twist back. And we'll do that one more time. Up and over, up, twist back. And bring your right arm up and then take it down by your side. Left arm up by the ear. Walk your right arm out. Hips are still grounded. We tilt to the right. Take it up. Twist back. And up. To the right. Up. Twist left. And up. To the right. Up. Twist left. And up. Last time. Right, up, twist left, and up, and release. Shake your arms out. All right, so we've got the spine moving, right? We moved it in a bunch of different directions, inhaling and exhaling. Let's come back to that tabletop. Okay. And then we're going to come into downward facing dog from the table. Inhale and exhale. From your down dog, bring your right knee down, twist open to the side, right arm up. So we're in that knee down side plank position. Yes, exactly. Inhale and exhale. And then take it back to down dog. This time you're going to bring your left knee down and open up to the left. Okay, now I'm facing you, right? Okay, so everybody's facing me this time. Okay, good. I want to show you something here, so just ease up for a second. Shake out your hands. Okay, the next time you come into plank, we'll start on the left because that will make you face me. That will leave you facing me. Here's what we're going to attempt. We're going to be in side plank. You can stay right here, or you can amaze yourself this morning. Press into your back foot and lift your front leg. That's it. It might only be up for a second. Does that make sense? I know. Who can't wait to try that? Right. I know. All right. Down dog. Here we go. Oh my goodness. There you go. Inhale and exhale. All right. Bring down whichever knee is going to have you facing me this time. I think for you guys it's going to be your left knee. Okay. Twist open. Here we are. There you go. You can stay right here or amaze yourself and bring your, yeah, there you go. And release. Isn't it great to start the day amazing yourself? I think so. I know, let's try it on the other side. Down dog. It does take some core strength, doesn't it? Down dog. Other knee down. Now you're probably not looking at me. Side plank open. And bottom leg forward. You got to really press into your back foot. There it is. And bring it down. Woo! Inhale and exhale. All right. So how about a well-deserved child's pose? Woo. Yeah. And make sure you roll your wrists out. Wiggle your fingers. Relax your shoulders. Oftentimes the shoulders might like the hands back by the feet for some relaxation. Inhale and exhale. Oh, nice child's pose here. And we're going to float our way back to table. So just use the lower half of your body to float yourself up. Come back to table. Inhale and exhale and just sit off to the side. All right, so we're started waking things up. We're going to do a little more waking up. Yeah, it's time for some core. I know, you were waiting. Okay, so we're going to bend the knees, take the feet hip-width distance apart. Okay, and we're going to lean back and take the arms out to the side. Right, so we feel lots going on here. We're going to stay right here, take the hands to heart center, and open the arms to the side. This is what we're doing, hands to heart center, arms open side, hands heart center, arms open side. Now we're going to change it up a little bit, staying right where you are, hands to heart center. Right hand stays where it is, left arm opens. Switch. Left hand to the heart, right arm opens. So we're moving the arms in unison. Side to side. Side to side. Yep. Side to side. And we started with the right hand to the heart, left hand out to the side. Left hand comes to the heart, right hand out to the side. Both hands to the heart. And release. Whew. Now you're even. Inhale and exhale. You starting to feel that a little bit with the, okay, so leaning back and holding it and moving the arms around can get fairly intense, right? Okay, so let's see how we can make that a nice little oblique movement. We'll take the arms, let's take them to the heart. Sit up nice and tall. And then as you lean back, extend the arms to the right and up. Extend the arms to the left and up. Just go whichever way makes most sense for you. As you take it back to the right, raise your right leg. As you take it back to the left, raise your left leg. So the hands are coming to the heart and opening. So we're taking our heart, opening it up. Woo! Yes, take the heart, open it up. Coming to the heart, opening it up. All right, we started on the right. Perhaps you did too. So take it up. Your right leg is up. Hold here. Now bring your hands to your heart and open. Heart and open. Heart and open. Last time, heart and open. Bring it in. And other side. Open it up. Leg up. Heart and open. There it is. Heart and open. Take it heart and open. One more. Heart and open. And release. Whew. Inhale and exhale. All right. So let's do some circles so we can release the hips, the shoulders, and everything else that's been going on. Come to a nice easy seat. Cross legs, hands to the knees. Take it forward, to the right, back and to the left. We're making nice circles. Just find your own path through these circles. Let things release. While you're just circling around, you may want to remind yourself how amazing you are this morning, right? We proved it. And the next time you're forward, hold here. And then we go to the left, back, side, and forward, circling the opposite direction. And then returning to a nice easy seat. Let's take just a nice couple of breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And then we'll find our way back to hands and knees. Down dog. Just relax into the down dog. So find places that are resisting and send some nice relaxing breath to them. Fingers spread wide. And then just take a nice little walking meditation to the top. Oh, well, feet to the hands. You may or may not be at the top of your mat right now. Hands to the thighs, half lift, forward fold. And float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. So we've been upper body focused. We're going to switch to the legs now. So that means some chair fun. Yes, it does. Okay, so here we go. The feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale the arms overhead. Now fold forward, bend your knees and hips. Set your hips back and take your arms up to chair. Sit into your chair, inhale and exhale. And holding in this chair, we're going to inhale and just take the arms behind. Yeah. Inhale, still holding chair, arms by the ears. Exhale, arms behind. Inhale, arms by the ears, sit a little deeper. Exhale, arms behind, spine nice and straight. Yes, yes, yes. Inhale the arms overhead. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Stand tall. Exhale, fold. And let's come into a little ragdoll here. So soft knees and hips. Opposite hand to opposite elbow. And then come back to center. Start to straighten your legs. Let your forearms melt towards your mat. Release your hands and float out and up. Palms touch and hands come heart center. Good. Just take a couple of breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to come back into the chair. So soft knees and soft hips, float it down. Lift the arms into chair. Sit back a little deeper, tucking the tailbone. Feet can wiggle here. Inhale and exhale. Now what we're going to do is stand up as we take the arms out to the side. And then come back into chair. Stand up as you take. Watch what happens with your feet here. Arms out to the side and come into chair. Feet are really playing a big role. Arms out to the side and come back to chair. And we're going to do one more time. Up, arms out to the side and sit deeply into your chair. Deep, deep, deep. Wiggle your toes. Stand tall, inhale. Exhale, soft knees and hips, swan dive, ragdoll. Just move around, let things release, nod your head, yes and no. Always when you're nodding your head, as you bring it to stillness, end on a yes, and then take the rest of the body, center, legs straighten, forearms melt toward the mat. After the chairs we just did, maybe the legs feel a little different. Release your hands down to your mat or to your legs. Inhale and exhale. Take your hands to hips and come only halfway up so we can take a breath here. And then come the rest of the way up, standing tall, using the feet and release. So there's a lot of grounding going on in what we've been doing. Inhale and exhale. The feet are really staying connected to the earth and being a big source of support for us. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale and exhale. All right. to the top of the mat now. And we're going to go back into, we're going to go into sun salutations with that side plank option to draw the leg through, okay? We're going to start with some arm movements here. So inhale the arms overhead with arms long. Exhale, twist to one side. Inhale the arms overhead, twist to the other side, arms long. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, elbows to waist, look up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Find your half lift, hands down. We're stepping back, right leg, right knee down, left leg, left knee down. Finding our knee down plank. And then spinning open into the side plank with the knee down. Inhale and exhale. If you like, take your bottom leg forward. Bring it back around. Down dog. Inhale and exhale. Whew. All right. So from this down dog, we're going to raise the right leg and then tap your right foot to your left ankle. Come back up. Right foot to left ankle. Come back up. Right foot to left ankle. Take it up. And go ahead and bring your right foot forward, followed by your left foot. Come to the top of your mat. Take a half lift. Forward fold. And float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Here we go. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to one side, arms long. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale up, elbows to waist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift, forward fold. Step back left and then right. Find your knee down plank. Spin it open. Side plank with the knee down, and possibly take the other leg forward. There it is. Take it back around. Find downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, take your left leg up. Tap your left ankle to your right. Inhale, leg up. Left foot down, left ankle to right. Up, left ankle to right. Take it up. Step forward with the left foot, followed by the right. Find your way to the top of the mat. Half lift, forward fold. And float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. Okay, shake it out. Relax your shoulders. That was, these moves that we're doing are a lot for the front of the shoulders. So come to hip width distance. Take your arms out to the side. Right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the right shoulder. Tuck your chin and start to round your shoulders forward as you come into a forward fold here. So releasing the front of the shoulders, releasing through the shoulder blades, and then round up, arms out. Left hand to the right shoulder, right hand to the left shoulder. So just the opposite. Tuck your chin, round the shoulders forward, and fold. Now the backs of the legs are releasing here. They're nice and warm. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly find your way up. Arms extend out to the side and shake them down. Release. Shake out your legs. Okay? All right, we're going to move back into sun salutations this time. We're going to be doing a more traditional approach to it. Float your arms up, inhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, hands back to plank. You could either go knees up or knees down. We're not incorporating the side plank, but fingers are spread wide, core is engaged here. Inhale and exhale. If your knees are up, roll onto the tips of your toes, and then everybody elbows back, chaturanga down. Oh, there we go. Inhale and exhale. We're going to work on some locust variations today. So to start with, just take your hands back by your hips, take your legs close, gaze towards your mat, shoulders toward the ears, down your spine, pinkies lift toward the sky, legs lift. Basic locust here and release. Now we're going to take the arms out to a T, gaze towards your mat, legs are close. Now lift with the arms wide, lift. Wide armed locust, and release. Hands under the shoulders, find your way to downward facing dog. Okay. Down dog here. Take your right leg up to hip height, and we're just going to spin one direction and a little larger, and then spin the opposite direction and make your circle a little larger. And then take a nice big step forward with the right foot followed by the left. Walk up to the top of your mat. Take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. Okay, any questions about anything we did in there? Locust, right? First we did more traditional locust, then we did wide arms, okay? What we're going to be doing this time, wide arm to bound. Feet are hip width distance, inhale and exhale. Float the arms up, inhale, swan dive. Hands to the thighs as you take a half lift. Hands down as you forward fold. Find your plank. It could be knees up or knees down, but it's strong. There it is, nice and strong. Before you chaturanga, roll onto the tips of your toes, and then, elbows back. Oh, nice. Good. Inhale and exhale. We're taking the arms wide, gaze towards your mat, and here we go. Locust, lift, look up, lift the legs. And release. Whew. All right, now bound locust, hands behind, shoulders roll toward each other, look up, the hands press back toward the feet, and release. Whew, shake it out. Make a pillow with your hands, bend your knees, and just let your legs move side to side. Release that spine. A lot of back bending, that's the heart opening, right? We're working on that heart. Inhale and exhale. Whew. All right, go ahead and bring your hands back under your shoulders. Find your way to downward facing dog. Left leg comes up. Stay nice and balanced here. Some small rotations in one direction with that leg. A little larger. Pause and small circles, one direction, the opposite direction, and a little larger. All right, now let's go ahead and step forward with the left foot, followed by the right. Take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. Okay, once again, we did a lot of opening for the front of the shoulders, so we're just going to take the arms out, right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the right shoulder, and this time without folding forward, just draw your shoulders toward each other and tuck your chin. And then come up, open, left hand to the right shoulder, right hand to the left shoulder. Draw your shoulders toward each other and tuck your chin, and open and release. Shake it out. Okay, so is everybody near a wall or a chair or something you can just put your hand on? Okay, everybody good? All right. Because we're going to try a super challenging balance. We're going to prepare for it first, but it's the eagle balance, and it's super challenging, so we're going to start out near something, touching something that's going to help us. So eagle, okay, opens up the back of the heart center. We've been working the front of the heart center. Okay, you've done these before. Arms out to the side, elbows bend. Inhale, feet are hip width right now. Exhale, draw your forearms together. So you can feel how that's starting to open up the back. Inhale, open. Exhale, forearms together. And open and release. So right now we're just prepping, and then we're going to be into our eagle pose. The legs, we step wide to the right and in. We step wide to the left and in. Now we put it together. Arms out, inhale. Exhale to the right. Forearms together and open. Exhale left and open. So we're just going side to side, and we're doing this to open up the parts of the body that we need for our eagle pose. And open and come back to center. Good. Release the arms, shake everything out. Okay, so now for actual eagle arms. Arms come out to the side. Right arm comes forward. Cross the left elbow over the right elbow. Wrap, and you're in eagle arms. Try and keep your elbows close to your shoulders. Okay, and your left hand away from your face. Is anybody feeling that in the shoulder blades? Yeah. Okay, open up and release. All right, we know for balance that we need a steady gaze, right? Let's take eagle arms to the left and think about the gaze here. Left arm comes across, right elbow over, wrap. Now, if you look straight ahead, you're looking at your hands. Take your eyes kind of around your hands. They'll start to disappear, and you can find a steady gaze. And then release and shake it out. All right, so we have the hands obstructing our vision. So when you look for a steady gaze, you're going to be, trying to take the eyes, wrap around. So now come to your support, whether it's an armchair, the arm of a chair, okay, anything you can hold on to. All right, we're going to bend the legs. We're going to take the right knee and cross the right thigh over the left thigh. The thighs are close here. Now just try and let go of whatever you're holding on to and release. Okay. If you are not okay with that, then what you're going to do instead is you're going to just take your right foot to the ball of the foot and bend both knees. This is perfectly fine. If you want to lift your foot, you want to make sure you can stabilize, and that's what we use the wall for. Okay, so now we're going to try it on the other side. Left leg over. Right knee bends. Let go. And come on up. Remember, if that's not working for you, just put your left toes down and bend your right knee. Okay? We're going to add some arms now. So let's go. Right leg over left, or right foot down. And then we're going to release the wall and try and come into those eagle arms. Here's where it gets really tricky. Yes. And release and foot down. Well, you guys have been doing yoga for a while now, so I thought maybe you want a little challenge, right? Okay. We call this the mother of all twists in yoga. At least I do. Okay, here we go. Left leg over right, bend the knee. Release, left elbow under right and wrap. And you're in eagle. Nice. And release. Oh, and shake it out. Whew, there we go. All right, let's just go one more time into eagle legs, and we're not going to do arms, so feel free to stay. I want to just emphasize what the legs are doing here. Slight bend to the knees. Your right thigh is touching your left thigh, and then your left knee bends. So the thighs are super tight here. And release, and then left thigh is touching the right thigh. And release. Nice. And your hips just enjoyed that too. All right, so take a couple of breaths. Let's find mountain pose and just breathe. Whew. We're going to use those eagle arms in our warrior too. So let's take the legs wide. Right toes forward, left toes in at an angle. Arms, let's start with bending the knee and making sure the knee is where we want it, over the ankle and tracking through the center of your foot. And then shoulders are over the hips. Arms are out. We're in warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Okay. Turn your palms up. Inhale the arms overhead. Straighten your front leg. And descend back to warrior two. We're just going to move in and out of warrior two a few times. Inhale the arms overhead. And back to warrior two. Inhale the arms overhead. And back to warrior two. Okay. Now we're going to cross the right elbow under the left. Wrap the arms. Turn toward your right leg. Inhale, look up. Exhale, draw your right shoulder towards your right knee for humble warrior with eagle arms. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Open back up into warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your toes forward. Your index fingers are in your hip creases. Inhale, look up. Exhale, take a nice forward fold here. Keeping the hips over the ankles. Bring your hands down or bring them to your legs, whichever works. Okay? Inhale and exhale. And then just go ahead and bend one knee and then the other. If your hands are on your legs, bring them to your thighs, or just do that if you like that better. Hands down, knees bend side to side. Either way, take it to one side and hold. Take it to the other side and hold. Nice little stretch for the inner thighs there. Come back to center. Hands to the hips. Come halfway up. And come the rest of the way up. Okay, we're going to move into warrior two on the left. Give your legs a break if they want it, or your legs are wide, left toes forward, right toes in at an angle. Checking the knee placement, bringing the shoulders back where they belong, arms out, warrior two. Yes, always get in the habit. Oh, back arms look great. Okay, we want to make sure the back arm is in line with the shoulders. Sometimes it wants to just droop. Inhale and exhale. Yeah. All right, straightening the left leg, arms overhead. And come back to warrior two. Palms up, arms overhead. And warrior two. Palms up. Warrior two. Now we cross left elbow under right, wrap the arms. Eagle arms here, turn towards your left leg. Inhale, look up. Exhale, left shoulder to left knee. Warrior two with eagle arms. And then come on back up. Release back into warrior two, calmly gazing past your left fingertips. Arms overhead. Okay, we're We're going to keep the arms long here, fold forward, forward, forward from the hip creases, and then bring the hands down. Legs or mat. If your hands are on the mat, you could turn your fingers back and maybe walk your hands a little farther behind you. That gives a little extra stretch to the legs. And then walk your hands forward, hands to the hips. Lift halfway up. We're going to make sure to take a breath here. Lift the rest of the way up. Heel, toe, hop. Get your legs together and shake them out. Either way. All right. Ready for some treat moves? Yeah. Okay, a nice little loosening up treat here. Good. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so we're going to do just sunflower pose. So let's take the legs wide. The toes are at an angle. Arms are overhead. Remember, we're treating ourselves here. Bend the knees out over the toes as you fold forward. Cross right arm in front of left. And float up. Whew. And down, left arm in front of right. And float up. And keep going, side to side. Just find a pace that makes you feel great. Stay as long as you want, down or up. The next time you have your left arm crossed in front, you're probably even. So come on back up. And then take it down, right arm crossed in front, and opposite hand to opposite elbow. Start moving around in a nice wide-legged ragdoll. Remember, we're getting into our finishing poses, so we really want to release things here. Nod your head yes and no. Really move around, come back to center, straighten the legs and let the forearms melt toward the earth. Release your hands to your hips, come halfway up, take a breath, and come the rest of the way up. Okay, arms up, we're going back into sunflower this time with the left arm crossing in front and take it into wide-legged ragdoll here. Same thing, move around, move around. Nice release for the shoulders, that's why we do one side and the other. Make sure the head is also moving. And then come back to center, straighten the legs, and let the forearms melt toward the mat. Release your hands to your waist. Come halfway up. Come the rest of the way up. And then find your feet side by side and come to the top of your mat. Let's take a few breaths here. Breathe, not just into the diaphragm, into the belly. Open up that heart center. We've been working on it. And then as you exhale, just let everything go. Inhale, fill everything up with the breath. And exhale, let everything go. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we're going to float the arms up. Inhale. Swan dive. We're working our way back down. Take a nice half lift here. Hands down. And find your way back to downward facing dog. Okay, in this down dog, fingers spread wide. Take your big toes to touch. You can bring your knees down if you're ready for that here. If you're in down dog, the hips go one way, knees go the other. If your hips are down, just wiggle your hips from side to side. Just releasing here. And then bring the knees down and sit off to the side. take your legs forward. Inhale and exhale. So last time we were here, we had the feet flexed. We were very intentional. Now we're going to be very soft. Okay, except I forgot one thing. Let's come to seated mountain pose first. Our typical transitional pose from standing to seated. Mountain pose. Now let go. There you go. Inhale, float the arms up, and just exhale, melt forward. We are not attempting to get anywhere in particular. Don't care if the hands come to the shins or the feet, or even if it feels better to you, just bring your hands down to the mat and let your shoulders relax. What feels good to you here? Just relax. And float the arms up as you come to seated. And again, take it forward. I kind of like that hands to the side thing. It puts some extra space in between the shoulder blades. So just breathe. And one more time, we're going to float up and just release into whatever the most relaxing, releasing forward fold is for you right here and right now. And then from here, just start to walk your hands back and sit up. Go ahead and bend your knees. We're coming down, so find yourself kind of at the center of your mat. Hold on to your hamstrings, or if you want a little more of a core challenge, arms forward. And roll down, making sure to place your spine down on the mat, one vertebra at a time. It really needs a little bit of extension here. Arms overhead, legs long, inhale. Exhale, draw your knees in and rock from side to side. We're going to take the left foot down, right leg straight. Hold on to your right leg, if you can, at the back of your thigh. And if that doesn't work, hold on to your the outside of your leg at your thigh. Either way, we're doing a spinal clearing move. We're going to press the leg into the hands. Press. So sometimes we do a hamstring stretch where the leg is coming closer to the head. This time we're pressing the leg away from the head. And go ahead and release. Switch sides. Right foot down. Holding the left leg. Press away. And then release, both feet down, hands by your side. Just go ahead and gently open and close the legs here. We're going to draw the right knee in, hold on to it, and then come into a half happy baby. You can hold on to your right foot or your right thigh. The foot is flexed, right foot is flexed like you're going to walk on the ceiling. Your left knee can stay bent here. And if you like, just go ahead and experiment with extending that left leg. If that makes you feel good, fine. If not, bend your left knee again. And bring it in and release. So I don't mind extending my leg, but if you look, you'll notice that my leg is nowhere near all the way to the floor, and that's just my anatomy. Half happy baby on the left. We have to work with our anatomy, right? This is where I am. Where are you? Inhale and exhale. Maybe your leg is long on the floor. Maybe your knee stays bent. It's your practice. And then release, draw your knees in, give yourself a hug, and come into the full happy baby. Okay. Now in full happy baby, we still want to feel hips and release the spine. So instead of rolling back like this, press your hips toward the mat. Yeah. And then if you like, rock from side to side. And release. Bring it down. Bring the feet down. Okay. And we're just going to let the knees open and close again gently. All right, some windshield wipers to release the spine and the neck. So take your feet wide on the mat. Your feet are like at opposite edges of the mat. Arms out to the side. And knees right, gaze left. And then gently come through center, knees left, gaze right. And keep going. We're releasing the spine. We're also releasing the psoas here. You'll feel it as you go side to side. Releasing the neck as well. Everything is gentle here. And then the next time your knees are to the right and your gaze is to the left, stay here for a few breaths. And come up and switch sides, staying there for a few breaths. The intention is not to go deeper into this pose necessarily. It's just to relax and release. Okay, bring it up. Hands down by your side. Feet come hip-width distance apart. And just adjust so you feel like your spine is nice and long on the mat. If it's arching, just release it. Maybe tilt your pelvis just a little bit. And then we're going to open and close the hands. Extending and wiggling the fingers. And rotating the wrists one direction and the other. All right, hands by the side here. We're going to take the legs straight up and just hold here, sending nice breath to the toes. And then pointing and flexing. Point and flex the ankles. And circle one direction and the other. And then go ahead and bend your knees into your chest. And give yourself a little hug here. Then take the feet back down, knees bent, hips, feet hip-width distance. Inhale and exhale. All right, time for a nice deep face yoga lion's breath. Inhale, scrunch up. Exhale, eyes wide, tongue out. And one more time. Inhale and release. Now just feel your body on the mat. And scan your body from head to toe. See if anything else needs to happen as you move into your most comfortable final relaxation position for today. Okay. Knees bent or legs wide. Spine is long on the mat, so don't have the back arched here. Hands down by your side. Okay, we're going to take a nice inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, release onto the earth. And now once again, look for anything that may be holding on. Breathe into it, let it release. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, release onto the earth. And one more time, inhale through the nose. Exhale, melt melt onto the earth. Let it support you as you move into final relaxation. So slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Allow your breath to deepen. Invite movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you inhale, draw your arms long overhead. Take a nice stretch. And exhaling, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side. Turning your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit. Thank and honor yourself for your practice. And we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste. All right, you guys.